Hey guys, it's an Eastern Conference clash as we take on the New York Red Bulls this weekend.
And I'm genuinely concerned about this match.
Well, more of AJ's worries and my optimism coming up.
What's going on, 5 Star fam? I'm AJ, this is Jessica, and we're here for our match preview against those energy drinks from Jersey.
We play the New York Red Bulls this Sunday, 7 p.m. at the Fortress, the Benz.
Yeah, and I'm actually legitimately worried about this team because, yeah, we haven't beat them in our short history, and I'm actually more worried about them than Orlando City or NYCFC. I mean, yeah.
It's gonna be a close one.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm expecting? Goals galore.
Definitely, yeah, I think I definitely agree with you. And yeah, I mean, but this team, they've had kind of a stop-start to their early part of the season because of Champions League, and so they haven't played all their games, but recently they're on a tear, winning 4 out of their last 5 matches. And, you know, this is the first time that we're going to be playing them since Jesse Marsh pretty much accused us of kicking out at their players.
After the game in October, the Red Bulls coach said, "Their bench is yelling to kick our guys from the bench, okay? So Martino is yelling in Spanish to kick our players." After that game, and again in interviews this week, the Atlanta United players were baffled by the claims and they strongly denied the accusations.
But guys, yeah, there's going to be some tension on the bench for sure. But this is how the Eastern Conference looks like. Right now, Atlanta is top of the East.
And top of the Supporters' Shield.
Indeed, and we're at 25 points, and New York Red Bulls are at 5th with 18 points, but our goal differential is the same, so there definitely is a lot of goals that are scored by both teams. It's maybe going to be a shootout. Additionally, they've only played 9 to our 11 due to Champions League action.
But how can we forget our history against the Red Bulls? Our first ever game in club history, the 2-1 loss at Bobby Dodd.
Yeah, I'm still heartbroken.
And then another disappointing result, the 0-0 draw away at the Red Bull Arena. But one highlight, Brad Guzan's amazing point-blank save from Bradley Wright Phillips that was actually voted the MLS Save of the Year.
And so the Red Bulls' previous matches, they beat Colorado Rapids 2-1, and then they also beat NYCFC 4-0. Yeah, I mean, it's due to their playing style because the Red Bulls love to press and NYCFC loves to play out from the back. So, you know, this is maybe a preview of what might happen in our match.
Injury-wise, the Red Bulls have Connor Lade and Carl Duncan, 2 right-backs out, and also Mark Razakowski, a central midfielder. For Atlanta, things are looking a little rosier. Jose Hernandez and Mitch Hildebrandt played for Atlanta United 2 on Wednesday. Franco Escobar worked out with the team, and Chris McCann did some drills on the side. Neither team has any suspensions, but we do have 2 players on yellow card watch. Both Chris McCann and LGP will miss the next game if they pick up a yellow card. But don't worry guys, LGP told the media that his goal for the rest of the season is to pick up less yellow cards.
Let's hope that's the case, because it's going to be tough. I mean, he really loves a slide tackle, though. So let's get into our statistical leaders for both teams. We have Bradley Wright Phillips, who's leading their team with 6 in 9 games. And he also has 5 assists, which is not too shabby.
Not bad for Wright Phillips.
Yeah, and also Kaku, their new Argentinian signing, yeah, he also has 7 assists. So, you know, there's plenty of, you know, big goals, assist numbers from this team. They are looking very, very tidy up front. And, you know, they also have a bunch of goals from their forward line as well and spread across the team. This is going to be a very dangerous team. And now on to us. Of course, Joseph Martinez is tied for the lead with Jossie Zardes with 8 goals on the season already. That's very, very good. And of course, Almiron has 5 assists. So, you know, we're maybe a little reliant on our top guys, but I think, you know, the more that our other players are able to get fit, they'll be able to get the stat sheet a little bit more beefed up. So how do the Red Bulls play? We kind of mentioned it before. They like to press from the front, and it's kind of like Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. They do the gegenpressing a little bit, and they really try to press the back line. And especially if you're trying to play it out of the back line, you are in for a world of hurt. So, you know, it's something that we like to do, and I think we'll have to do a little less of. We'll have to play a little bit more direct.
Use our heads.
Yeah, use our heads, because, yeah, I mean, if we're going to do that, we are probably going to be susceptible to a lot of one-on-ones, which they are really, really efficient at.
And fast.
And fast.
Compared to us.
Yeah, they get a lot of them. They lead the league essentially in one-on-ones in the 6-yard box.
And we know what happened last time. We had a one-on-one.
Yeah, it was, yep, you know, Guzan, you know, your boy Guzan. But essentially, yeah, we will, you know, hopefully avoid all of this by, you know, differing our playing style a little bit more. And, you know, I think we could do that. But they are pretty much a very direct team as well. I mean, they hoof it forward to Bradley Wright Phillips almost immediately once they gain possession. So it's not going to be easy. They, you know, Parkhurst, LGP, and whomever else is in the back line will have their hands full because they like to spring forward very, very quickly.
Jeff Lorenowitz praised Wright Phillips, describing him as the ultimate finisher, a guy who lives on service, lives on playing on the back shoulder and getting in and behind, finishing crosses. But Atlanta United have a plan on defending him. Larry said, "It's the same thing. You limit the amount of times he can be served the ball in dangerous places and limit the amount of chances he has to score."
So yeah, I agree with Larry. We need to keep the wily veterans back to goal. We need to prevent the chances in the box, and we need to limit that service from the wings. But, you know, in contrast to this veteran, Red Bulls have a ton of youngsters, and it's kind of due to the Champions League. They had to play a lot of their kids in the league, and they've kind of found a lot of players that are really doing the job, and no one is going to be able to displace them now. I mean, they have a ton of good players that are really up and coming, and, you know, headlined definitely by Kaku, who, you know, is their young DP signing, but he has been killer this season.
So on to our starting lineups. Formation is going to be key because of the way that the Red Bulls high press. AJ, who would you start with?
Yeah, because of that press, I think it's very imperative that we also match a little bit of that. I think we're going to go with the 4-2-3-1 and not go with the 3-5-2 that's been working, but I think we have to kind of counteract a little bit of that, give their backline a little bit of pressure as well. Because, well, you know, in our 3-5-2, we haven't been able to press as high, so I think 30 yards up the field, that makes us with, yeah, 4-2-3-1. So Guzan, I'll have Garza, LGP, Parkhurst, Zizo. Not Gressel this time, guys, if you were paying attention last week. I think at home, you know, we'll, and against a very good offensive team, I think we got to be a little bit more conservative. Larry, Nagby, Barco, Almiron, Vijalba, and Martinez. What about you?
Decent. I'm going to stick with 3-5-2. It's what works for us,
Yeah.
and I just think it's what we've been playing, and at home we're used to it. So I would go with LGP, Parkhurst. McCann's still probably out. I think he's only just warming up with the team. I'm going to go for Robinson. I think he has the speed that we're going to need against the back line. I think Zizo has the experience. Great player. He had an excellent game back at Sporting. But I'm going to go with Robinson because I think we've mentioned it so many times about the way that the Red Bulls press and how they're going to look long. And I think that Robinson's pace might help him deal with that pace, and it will give us... I've mentioned before how I feel like the 3 leaves us exposed. And I think that Robinson may be able to make those recovery runs a little bit quicker and kind of add that pace to what's sometimes lacking in our back line. As for my 5, of course I'm going to go with Garza, Larry, Nagby, Almiron, and Gressel. 5 players that have been in excellent form. Not really a bad word to say about them. I know they make their mistakes, but consistency-wise, they've been fabulous. I'm excited to see Nagby. I think he's going to be a really important player in this game to try and hold up the ball. But also, we need to encourage that 5 to maybe not play not encourage the back line to play the ball so much out. They have to go more direct sometimes.
I think so.
So I think that's going to have a lot to do with Barco and Martinez, who are going to be my forwards. They're going to need to call for that ball over the top a little bit more because sometimes we're going to have to send it long. I mentioned, and my goodness, I'm probably going to get some stick for it, but I've mentioned Guzan's distribution plenty. I know we love to play the ball out the back. I know you don't want to become a kickball team. We don't want to be direct, but sometimes we have to go to that outlet rather than play out of the back. And I'm sure, I'm sure Tato's going to speak to Guzan and he's going to explain, you know what, today let's not get caught on the ball. Let's not put our players under any more pressure than they need to be, particularly when you've got Robinson. Starting Robinson at the back, he's not as comfortable in the ball.
That's my worry.
So, and that was kind of the choice I had to make between Robinson and Ziza, but I went with Robinson because of the pace. Hopefully, because he's not so confident on the ball, it might be that he goes more direct. He sends that ball because he doesn't want to get caught on it. So that's my biggest fear when it comes to the result is us getting caught trying to play too pretty out the back and not wanting to just send it. If in doubt, kick it out. It sounds stupid, but sometimes you've just got to get rid of it. You can't try and...
Especially against this team. And I think that's why, for me, Tito Villalba starts, because he's that great outlet that you can really kick it
Speedy Gonzalez, isn't
Exactly. And if he gets some space and he gets a one-on-one, he's more likely than not has finished it. So I'm more apt to want to do that way. But... we'll see. Let's get into our predictions.
He'll handle it.
Yeah, he'll handle it. But in terms of our predictions, what do you think? What's gonna happen?
Okay, I'm gonna go with 3-2. Which way? I'm gonna go with Atlanta because we're at home.
Yeah.
I think it could have swung either way, but that home advantage is gonna be what pushes us.
Yeah.
When you have 45,000 people behind you cheering, it's going to be that extra motivation. And I also think sometimes it sways the referee's decisions in the favor. No one wants to make a bad call against 45,000 people. And I think, but yes, I think that, on Sunday, 3-2 to us, I'm keeping that high goal scoring because I think it's going to be, it's inevitable. Look at the stats. There's going to be goals. And I say that and it'll probably be 0-0 now. But we're going to go with 3-2. I think we're going to score 3 goals. Nice goals, hopefully. But I think that we're going to be exposed at the back, particularly if we're playing the back 3. And I just think they might get us on pace, on counterattacks. They're probably going to score a one-on-one. I don't like to be too negative, but
they're good at it.
They're very good at it. And honestly, we give up quite a few one-on-ones. We've had a lot of great one-on-one saves from our goalkeepers, and Guzan's going to have to be on his toes and hopefully make some good decisions. Yeah,
well, I think it's going to be a 2-2. I'm a little bit more conservative on the score because, essentially it's such a tough matchup. The press against each other, it's really, I don't know, it might just nullify it completely. But I think, there's enough goals in each team that it's going to be, I think, a draw. So,
Would you be happy with a draw?
I would be, but I don't want it.
Yeah, I agree. I think you would settle for a point before the game.
Right.
But deep down,
if
we're trying to finish one first, obviously. So 3 points is the goal.
Yeah.
But right now, I would if I could take a draw today and run, I'd probably take it.
I'd be fine with it. So, guys, let us know in the comments below what you think the scoreline is going to be, and we'll have some fun bantering back and forth. That's it, guys. That's our match preview. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to smash a like and share this video because it really does help us a lot. And for Jessica, I'm AJ. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.